Okay, I'm on air now on Podbean. So if for some reason Facebook disconnects, click on the Podbean link that I sent, and I'll send the link to my account. Looks like a bunch of workers are here from the hospital. Okay, I'm just going to select. Okay, what I've done is reposted there. Sorry, folks, I came partially unprepared. I don't have my camcorder, my directional microphone, so I do have some earphones. I may put them in just a little bit. Hold on a second. And then let me pump up the volume here on my microphone so y'all can actually hear me. Again, active shooter, or at least was an active shooter. They have blocked off Wildwood Avenue at around from the interstate to oh, come on. Okay, my Facebook just disconnected.
Correct. That is correct. Like I said, she did work before I had quite often. So for me, I put it where I know she's often calling her quite often. So calling her
Well, Facebook just screwed me over again by disconnecting me at the worst possible time.
How did you feel walking up to the scene? Honestly, my first thought was this could have been us. It makes you not only scared from the people that's inside of the hospital and the patients and some of the employees, but think about if you were in circumstances and what it could have been, outside of that. Now, whether or not she's going to be or any of that, I'm not sure, but I do know that something is this time that I would say finding out a procedure with everything. I also did talk to a man whose dad was inside when they heard over the intercom that his wife and his mom heard over the intercom that there was an active shooter on the fourth floor. He says they heard it a few times and went to the bathroom and barricaded themselves. And I actually did talk to the wife and heard us a lot of good questions from it.
You did a wonderful job.
You did a wonderful No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I stuttered. Okay, I didn't even know what I was saying.
It's okay. It's not supposed to be rehearsed. What actually happened? Because I missed.
Just the fact that the matter that I caught wind at about 10:14 that there was an active shooter in the building. I instantly called my supervisor because I'm an employee at St. Vincent Infirmary over in Little Rock, so I wanted to check on my coworkers over here.
Oh, I see.
And that is what brought me here today.
Wow.
I'm in the parking lot now.
I actually passed by here on the way to do an errand at about 9:50, and there were about half a dozen cops.
Yes.
So I didn't. Yeah, that was, and while it wasn't blocked off then, had I stopped, I probably could have seen everything. But I had to do an errand. I didn't know what it was. And then when I was doing my errand, I was told, "Hey, there's an active shooter there." Oh yeah, I just passed by there. So they're letting. It's like they're letting a few people walk back in. I assume it's either over or there's people standing around. I assume we'll get a statement from law enforcement shortly. This is Kenny Walls at Just the Right Angle on Podbean. I'm doing a podcast and live stream at this.
I'm Instagram, so you good job. Actually, it was really good.
Oh, this is Bishop Anthony Taylor is here. St. Vincent's, I assume, is connected to the Catholic Church. I think that's Bishop Taylor. Oh, maybe it isn't. I can't tell. I need to go double check. Don't know if anybody was in the building when there was a message from them. That lady said she was in the rock, and so she came by to check on her coworkers who were here. Hospital community is a pretty tight-knit community. My mother actually, as I said before, worked in Baptist, so they're kind of people spend lots of hours together. And for those who just tuned in, there was an active shooter here at St. Vincent's in Sherwood, North Little Rock area of Wildwood. Wildwood has been blocked off, so if you're trying to go to the Dairy Queen there or Sports Academy, you can get in the Sports Academy, but it's kind of blocked off. Just a little traffic note for folks. Other than that, I think that's Wildwood's about the only road that I know that's blocked off. I'm going to put in some headphones in a little bit and not quite turn around for the Podbean podcast. I'll flip and rotate. I did not bring my camcorder or my directional microphone, so some of the audio may be a little bad. Let me put in my headphones so I can get a little better details. See, I have equipment similar to what that gentleman has, but it's at home, and I did not think to bring it. I'm a few minutes away. Okay, there's people walking back toward the area that was roped off, and there's a bunch of other folks who are just kind of wandering around. So it looks like whatever happened there is apparently contained, I assume. Let me set my phone down for a little bit. Folks, like, share, and comment. Always carry because you never know where these events could take place. And of course, these often occur in what are known as gun-free zones. Gun's just really a piece of metal that throws a rock, the same kind of rock that Cain used to kill Abel, the same rock that David used to kill Goliath. And don't know who this person is, but they decided to carry a weapon inside a medical facility and don't know who's been hurt. People seem to be in, I guess what you would call a okay mood. Nobody's freaking out yet. That doesn't mean that everything went okay, but it appears to be that case. A lot of people who are at work I'm not sure what they're going to do. They're probably having relatives come by and pick them up. Here's kind of an overall shot of the area. There's 67, 167 south, Landers Road. Actually, Landers Road's on the other side. This is, Landers is one, and I forgot the name of the other. It's Access Road. I'm not sure. You can see McCain Boulevard, just an exit for that's just a mile away. You have to look at a map to see the exact area. I forgot the name of the access road. Warden Road. That's it. It took me a second to come out. Looks like it is over, or at least it's winding down. I don't know if law enforcement's going to come by and give a statement. Facebook cut me off for a random. They like to do that because they don't want me to get popular. They have a shadow ban program on me. Anytime I get a certain number of viewers, it automatically cuts me off. So, sorry about that. Right now, there isn't a more popular live stream. I mean, there's Twitch. There's, let me set this down for a second. Give me just 1 second here. Y'all should be able to hear me a lot better now that I have a microphone on. Let me turn on headphones. Alright. I can hear myself pretty well. Bit of wind. Maybe a little bit of an effect. Again, since I just put on my headphones, for those of the active shooter here at St. Vincent in North Little Rock Sherwood area off of Wildwood Avenue has been blocked off for about 167 Wood Road access area to I think Country Club Road. I think they blocked off in there. Let me turn off my headphones because I'm getting feedback. Alright folks, sorry about that. I have a way to make sure that sound's coming through the microphone. Yes, Paula, at the hospital. There's another guy there, like me, he came unprepared. Looking for my name, and there was an outlet around here, I'm going to plug it out right now. Yeah, I don't know of any injuries or fatalities. As I mentioned before, most of these facilities are gun-free zones, and they often fail. It's just kind of a sad state of affairs, just like these schools and these other areas. It's Sherwood. Jacksonville's actually further up the road. It's a few exits up. It's Sherwood, North Little Rock area. If you type in St. Vincent's, Sherwood, or St. Vincent's, North Little Rock, it should be the right location. And we don't know why this person did that. Any other information, I may ask her out in a little bit. And I'm not sure if they're gonna. I assume that eventually a law enforcement officer may come up and give an update on what's happened. I was kind of waiting to see if there's a law enforcement officer that might come up and announce, hey, this is who this person was, what they did, what their status is. It seems like, because there's a bunch of people standing around, a bunch of workers, officials that this has been more or less contained. Hey, Christina. Hey, Paula. Trying to read your comment here. I have a permit restriction on mine. Hear you. Fine. Yeah. Facebook sometimes cuts me off. This looks like I said, it's been contained. This looks like it started at least around 9:30, 9:40ish, because I drove by here at about 9:45, and there were half a dozen police officers here, and I didn't know why they were there. Wildwood Avenue was available to drive by, and then I drove by to do business, and then was informed that there was an active shooter here. So then I came back at about 11:45ish, and Wildwood had been blocked off. These people were standing around here. Wildwood Avenue appears to be blocked off, at least from access to Warden Road to Country Club. So if you're trying to get off 167, Warden Road area to try to turn on Wildwood, you'll be blocked. I think from at least the Country Club Road, from what I could see, it looks like that's blocked off area, because they want to keep people away just in case something goes wrong. They set up a perimeter of some sorts. So there's a lot of people having to turn around, double back, go down different different areas. McCain Boulevard, as you can see, is a mile. The exit for that, there's a few other exits if you're trying to go off of Warden Road. I am trying to see, I assume that eventually an officer will come up and give a statement. Several of the media are already here. Of course, Jacksonville police are here. Since Jacksonville's, like I said, just up the road. Lots of people are having to drive in and out. Don't know yet, Sylvester. Don't know yet. And I'm replying to people on Facebook live stream. Don't see any snipers anywhere. All I see is several law enforcement officers and I think a fire truck are blocked off mainly Wildwood Avenue from 167 Warden Road to Country Club. It looks like it's blocked off. Most map systems should update it, and there should be a red line there showing that. There may be snipers around, or there may have been, and I just didn't see them. I don't know if ATF or FBI or any other law enforcement are here. I just know that Jacksonville police are here. But officials, you can still like and share on this, and you can comment if you hear anything. Do not see SWAT. I don't see a big vehicle. I don't see any long guns being drawn out. I don't see any. There could be 50 dudes with M16s in another section, and I wouldn't know it. But I don't see any around here. Don't see any police tank or armored vehicle that several of these police stations have brought in. Again, they may have it there. They may be on the other side, or they may have used it and sent it off. But as far as I know, don't see that here. I don't even know that they've caught this guy. They may have already caught and detained this guy and took him away, or brought him maybe he's there in the hospital being worked on. I have no idea. Well, we may get an update. I'm gonna try to be quiet here.
About back here. What do you want? I want more to see.
Sorry. Okay, here's a police officer walking by. I was waiting to see if they were going to make a statement. I'm going to try to be quiet while this reporter gives an update. Try to stay out of her shot. Okay, hold on just a second. Let me pull my headphones out so you can probably hear.
Any updates on your dad?
He's out of surgery. He's good.
Thank you. What? Thank you. Thank you so much.
Man, I just got off the phone with him not too long ago with his crazy shit. Yep,
Alright, they're still waiting to do a broadcast. Eventually they'll broadcast. I assume they may do updates. I hear a helicopter. I don't see one. Then we have a helicopter. I think the helicopter pads on the other side. But I hear it being revved up. Surgery? Yeah, I heard that too, surgery. I don't know if there's surgery on the suspect or surgery on somebody else. Waiting to get some kind of update. Okay, there's like a SWAT guy with a long gun and body armor walking toward the area. He's just kind of leisurely walking. He has like gear. And he has a long gun, I assume an AR type platform. Okay, they have several heavily armed troops are now walking in, and they're SWAT. That looks like SWAT. There is a line of about 20, 30 officers, all with helmets and long guns and body armor. And there is the helicopter. It's flying away, but there is a lot of, that look to be about 30 or so individuals, again with body armor, long guns. Some of them had helmets and looks like gear. So they are okay, Brian, so you know it is a gun-free zone. You were there a month ago, and they prevent good people from being able to protect themselves. So they probably have the no gun sign here on their hospital building. Okay, there's an official here. Hold on a second. Okay, here's some official here. Yes, sir.
Chief Hager from Sherwood's going to give a details of the incident here, records and the crime scene things here in just a second.
Right up here? Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, so there's going to be an official statement on what happened, just a little bit up this area. Okay, I'm on Podbean and on livestream. I do not have my camcorder. I mistakenly forgot it. Folks, I was not completely prepared for this. My equipment was not on me at the time. Of course, if I had gone to get my equipment, I wouldn't be able to be here because I didn't. Sure, come on in. Okay, looks like there's going to be an opening statement in 5 minutes on what happened. I'm going to take these goofy things. Your headphones off. Here, let me do it. Okay, this is Kenny Wallace, just the right angle here at St. Vincent's behind me, where they just had an active shooter. I don't know the status of anything yet. Any injuries or fatalities. Several members of the press are here. The sheriff, chief of police, I believe.
This is Sherwood.
Yes. We're kind of in Sherwood, North Little Rock area.
We're set up for this interview.
We in Sherwood. This is Sherwood. It's not North Little Rock.
And this is people
Yeah. Although they do have people from Jacksonville because it's not too far.
Yeah, they have Jacksonville.
Whenever they have an active shooter,
Yeah,
all the central Arkansas
Whole
police
metropolitan.
departments go to the
So
scene.
here's an individual here with a
No
long
matter
gun.
where it's at. But
I smell any
they didn't see those FBI agents that I got up there. I looked around, but nobody looking at me.
FBI agents. So apparently there was about 30 people with long guns and body armor that walked toward the area, but they weren't running. They was kind of leisurely walking, and there's this individual here. Some of them had helmets, some of them didn't.
To us is ATF.
ATF. Okay, and they're actually now, I do see, it looks like an armored vehicle of some kind at the front.
Wait,
This black vehicle, let me zoom in on him.
They're going to take Andrew before they take the president.
Okay, that looks like an armored truck.
Have yours set up on the bus. That's what the deal is.
Right there. Behind.
No, you'll be holding the microphone. Somebody getting into it. It's just going to depend on where they set up everything.
Call it a police tank or just an armored vehicle. Right now.
They took your life, huh? Look on Twitter.
St. Vincent's off of Wildwood and Sherwood. An active shooter. In there. We're going to get an update in a few minutes. We're supposed to from, I believe, the Sherwood chief of police. That's the plan. As you see, a lot of workers are here. They interviewed somebody from Action Fund. KRK4 News interviewed someone who was from Little Rock, St. Vincent's office, and came here to check on their coworkers. She said she got a call around 10:15ish or so. There was a shooter. I myself saw about a half dozen police officers at around 9:45, 9:50ish.
That's all the press for right there.
It looks like there's a bunch of officials gathering. They're going to come up. When they do, I'll be quiet. Armored vehicle, yeah. Others are talking, can't hear you. You're doing a great job, okay. Sorry, Natalie, there are a lot of people talking. I don't have a directional microphone or a lapel microphone. I just come on to do some errands, and then I got word of this. I actually had passed by. Had I known what it was, I might have. Oh, here's the armored vehicle. The SWAT tank. Looks like it's driving off. And there's another, maybe another equipment vehicle. Let me show this tank. Lenco. This looks like it could have been an armored truck used to carry money. Yeah. And it just looks like it's big old tank there. Don't know how much the cost of it or which department that's for. It's a Lenco armored vehicle. It's driving off. So it looks like
You're not going to get fooled on these guys.
Let me put some stuff in my bag. Trying to not make sure I'm not quiet. Folks, if you can't hear me, or for some reason you see on Facebook and you can't be on Facebook for whatever reason, you can find me on Podbean at just the right angle, where I have information on this and other issues. It has been a busy day. Yesterday I was at Senator Alan Clark's hearing. Facebook does sometimes also like to shadow ban me. I'm going to invite some other people. When I get past a certain number of viewers, especially when I'm live, Facebook has a program that cuts me off every time. Every time I get a certain number of people, Facebook has a program that cuts me off. That's it. It's a form of shadow banning. I don't know how to get past it.
I wouldn't rate it my top story I ever covered. Top story.
Yeah. So Lane County has a tag. No report of any injuries, Justin.
Ran off the runway.
Dave Grice. I don't know who Dave Grice is.
Back end of it was sticking up.
Whatever. It doesn't look like they're under. People are running. It looks like they're relatively calm now.
They killed 14 people.
Negative when that gap was
Some people.
it's pretty imminent. It's incoming.
See, last time.
Okay.
Let's see, typically,
Whatever
most of the,
happens, I know
of course, we're going to find out a little bit about this active shooter, who they are. In the past,
Jason Peterson showed up, and then and this other girl showed up.
many of these active shooters are often have what's known as a profile. Usually, they've been on some kind of big pharmacy medication. Typically, they've had a criminal and mental issue history. Many of them are often on the radar of the FBI, and in some cases, there have been at least what they call FBI informants who have been in some way trying to aid them. Oftentimes, in many cases, these shooters often obtain weapons that they seemingly somehow shouldn't have been able to afford, but yet somehow they managed to have them. I tagged him though. Watch live. I don't know who Dave Grice is. Criminal with a gun. Is Dave Grice the shooter, or is Dave Grice? I don't know. Paul, if you can tell me who Dave Grice is,
they are. They've said it 10 minutes ago.
So yeah, they said 5 minutes ago. No, it's already more than that.
Incorrect.
So they're gathering up there to chat. Of course, we can't exactly go toward them because it's still a police line. So several law enforcement officers.
Walking this way, when they walk this way, it's on.
I kind of have to say live stream.
Hey, boss.
Live stream?
Yes. Me and probably half a dozen other. Well,
You see the
there were a bunch of other people with phones earlier.
Alright, you see Jacksonville police and darker police vehicle?
Also on Podbean.
Alright.
Dog tags.
Hey, bye.
Dog tags.
Alright, let's get back with you.
You gotta look at your best.
Lindsay stands.
Oh, this lady's getting them to come over here.
It ain't from the country.
This lady just kind of walked on by. I don't know. Maybe she's.
in business.
Okay, it looks like they're going to come up, so I'm going to need to be quiet. So
Maybe just whatever you do, if you have to,
Bend down.
bend down.
I may have to squat too, just in case.
We're gonna come on this side of the tape, so y'all might as well.
So we're at.
real quick while you guys are getting set up. Okay, I'm Lieutenant Amy Cooper from the Police Department. Chief Hager's going to be giving a statement here briefly. We are not going to take any questions at the end of the statement, just because this is a preliminary investigation. Details are limited. We'll give you what we know right now. Okay, there will be a press conference to follow later. He'll update you with that. Okay. All right.
Hello, Lindsay here. This morning, September 28, 2022, at approximately 10 o'clock this morning, our officers, Sherwood Police Department, were dispatched to 2215 Wildwood Avenue. That's the CHI St. Vincent's Hospital North, in reference to shots fired. Officers were advised that shots had been fired inside the location and it was possible that when our officers arrived on scene, a perimeter was established and officers immediately made entry into the hospital. We also then contacted the surrounding jurisdictions for additional assistance, and we were able to secure and clear the hospital. The hospital was placed on lockdown. Officers did locate one victim deceased from at least one gunshot wound inside the hospital. We have taken a person of interest into custody as well. The name of that victim is not being released at this time, pending notification of next of kin, and the name of the person of interest is also not going to be released at this time. It's still a really early preliminary stages of this investigation, so that's about all the information that I can give you at this time, and we will schedule a press conference later when we can give you more information. All right? Thank you.
Okay, so no questions at this time. I need to give somebody a call. Person of interest. They don't have a name. I'm going to sit here. I may try to get my equipment so I can be ready for the press conference. Thank you. Yeah, we're aware of a press conference.
All right, Lindsay, what's the situation with lives? Okay, so going back to court. Not coming back. Okay.
I assume they're going to eventually let patients go back in.
Right, you're like, I know her.
There was like Bishop Anthony Taylor. So, for those who just tuned in or later on, may not have heard, somebody came on here. Police were made to do around 10. Yes, at least one person was deceased, and then a person has been taken into custody.
I'm being told we're not live. And that is correct, Lindsay?
So I assume they're going to do a press conference, but I don't know
Lindsay,
where.
we are clear. Andrew and Samantha are clear. Okay, you're both clear. All right, thanks.
We're going to find out when and where this press conference is going to take place. And what they're going to say when they get there. Again, one person killed, person of interest taken into custody. We're going to find out where this press conference is going to be. I don't know if it'll be at the city hall or...
Like your share your experience, and you can share a great job. That'd be something.
Where would we find out where this press conference is going to be?
He'll probably just let us know. It was Burke who came and told us earlier, so he may come by and tell us, or Sherwood PD may send out an email or something.
Okay, looks like we're going to have to move. Okay.
Somewhere, hold on, let me find it.
Still keep moving. Yeah, they I think that vehicle may be blocking them.
Hey, y'all tell me anybody inside or anything like that? Oh, you back?
What everybody's been asking.
You know somebody?
Yeah, my sister's over there for Diana.
That was your sister here?
Oh, no, she was in the phone.
That's good.
Yeah. I'm sticking law enforcement's methods doing perfect.
Well, just wait around a little bit.
Real bad shot up there.
Wait around. The press conference is going to take place, or should I go home and hopefully find out where this is going to
Yeah.
talk about? 'Cause I don't know if they're going to have a press conference here.
Hey, what's the game? See what I can do with the
I have park for a little bit. I need to get something. I don't think I'm going to find out. This might take place at Sherwood City Hall, I assume. I'm not entirely sure where. So it might take place at Sherwood's. I got to find out when and where this press conference is going to be. I don't know if they're going to tell me. Let me go back to my car. It looks like they're shutting down everything here. It looks like most of the media is kind of putting stuff up. I'm going to find out where the press conference is going to be, and then I'll try and cover that. It's about 12:45 right now. They just had an active shooter. One person was found deceased. A person of interest is in custody. I assume that's the person that's got the right guy or girl. So, based on that definition, it wouldn't be called a mass shooting because it was one person. Doesn't mean they may have tried to attack other people and somebody stopped them. I'm going to get some of my cards, several of my cards actually, because I want to try to find out when and where this press conference is going to be. I assume press conference may be at 1, but I want to get double checked here. Be absolutely sure. I don't want to miss out on that. I did not get a name. Did not know if anybody else was injured. Only info was one fatality, one suspect in custody. That was it. So now I'm going to try to get back here. If the press conference is, let's say, at 1 p.m. at the Sherwood City Hall. Hey. I'm not sure if this is procedure or not. Question, do you have any idea when and where the press conference is going to be?
I have no idea.
Okay. If you could just text the number to me so I can, and I'll try to show up there.
Gotcha. All right.
All right. Thank you, officer. So I just rescued some police tape from Sherwood PD. It looks like they're now allowing people to cross this area, which was a parking lot area that they had roped off earlier. I'm going to try to get to them to see if I can find out when and where this press conference is going to take place. I just need to know when and where it is. And then I'll meander my way over. It's THV 11.
Going to send one out. It's already written. Just trying to figure out exactly
When and where the press release is going to be done.
Lieutenant Cooper, watch that car.
Nope. You know when and where the press is going to take place?
The press conference? I don't know, sir. I got to find out.
Okay, here when you just text me that.
So I'll have her.
Okay, whoever. So hopefully I'll get a text of when and where this is taking place. Or if I find out they're on. Here, these folks are taken off of, there's some kind of law enforcement as well. Bishop Anthony Taylor. I'm trying to chat with him for a little bit. I think this is Bishop Anthony Taylor. I haven't seen him in a while. Check up on the facility. There's Officer Cooper. Of course, if they tell me when and where it is, I'll just head on over. Again, for those who just tuned in, active shooter at St. Vincent, 1 deceased, 1 taken into custody.
I'm actually going to leave this here.
I'm not sure who this is.
Like a trustworthy place.
I don't know if I should hang around here or...
The victim has died. I'm sorry, I did have
Yes, and if not, we're not the lead agency. So
I know.
I was like, we'll get it for you, we can help you.
Yeah, just send it to me, that'll be great. 501 251 5451. Yes, that's the number I have.
That's how mine comes up too. Just let you know, make sure there's something. Just kind of who the point of contact's going to be for them.
Okay.
As soon as they keep over to Chief again, once that's established, that's going to come out.
And this is for Sherwood, correct?
Yes, it's Sherwood. Okay. So it'll be coming soon.
Perfect.
Okay. Oh, it's North Rock. No, it's not.
It's North Rock Sherwood. There's a border there.
Well, it's funny because we've been talking to LRTD, and then they've kind of been filling us in, but like you said, they're not the head, so they can only give us so much before it's like, okay, but...
And Jacksonville's around here too, so... Several departments are here. So all we're going to do is try to when and where this press conference is going to take place. Once I get that info, I get either a text or a phone call and try to find out more. What I may do is go back and get my equipment. It looks like there's a bunch of people blocked off here.
Did the release say anything about the suspect?
Name is not being released at this time. It's person of interest.
Person of interest.
Person of interest. Against a person of interest has been taken into custody. 1 person is confirmed deceased. Don't know anything about any injuries. It looks like most of the media is moving off. Where they're moving off to, don't know. These guys chatting with these folks. Wherever they are. I'm going to take off. I'm suspecting that this is going to be at Sherwood City Hall or the Sherwood Police Department. That's where I'm guessing it's going to be held. This press conference on what happened. I'm going to go back and get my camcorder equipment and my has a directional microphone, and then I'll head up. I think I'm going to head over to Sherwood Police Department area and try to find out when and where this press conference is going to take place.
They've let all the staff back in.
But it's pretty much over for here. First time I do that, I'm going to have to probably shut off. I need to get out of here because I'm in the middle of the road. It's pretty active day. This is kind of a reminder for folks to always carry and to practice using your firearms. And this is, I've been told on Facebook earlier that this was a gun-free zone, and as you can see, that obviously did not stop whoever this was. Oh wait, I gotta get my keys. Unlock the door, because if I don't, it'll sound an alarm. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it has. Yes, a victim was shot. They did, and they have one person that's deceased. I don't know if there are any other injuries. Don't know what type of gun. I've got to get out of here. And I will do is I'm going to try to get my camcorder equipment, and then I'm going to head over to the, sorry about that, Sherwood Police Department, where I suspect, I'm not for sure, there should be a press conference. If there is, I will tune on again. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and end this broadcast. And I'll send links over. I'm also going to take my laptop and other equipment. But let me just turn off for now. And I shall see you all later. Like, share, and comment on this. Also, I'm available on Podbean. And there are also links if you want to donate some money as well. Fundly, Ko-fi, and then PayPal. They should all be links on here. But I'm going to go ahead and sign off, and I'll see you all later. Oh, sorry folks, I'm Podbean.